Wouldn't it suck if you recorded all this and your game audio is too loud? Let's hope it's not too loud this time. Let's hope you got it. But anyways, welcome to the video, everyone. This is DYLAN-METH up in the scene, showing y'all how to lightweight juggle and all the other weight juggles. And the first category we got here is lightweight juggling. So first place I'm going is here because pretty much you can practice lightweight juggling on this door. Access and basically it's X X Y Y, but you gotta get a rhythm to it. So I would just wail at this door or wail at the second option that we're about to go to get it down. But pretty much I'll show y'all how it should look. Should look like that. It's just X X Y Y over and over. The way that I got used to it was I originally hit Y 3 times, and because there's like a little bit of a window where it doesn't respond to the Y that you're pressing, so I just hit it 3 times instead of 2, and it kind of helps me get used to the rhythm a little bit better. And now I just hit it 2 times because I think it's easier that way. But our next place that we're going is Troll Mother, because there's a lot of lightweight enemies that she spawns, and I'll probably skip to that part. So I'll see y'all there, fellas. Oh, and another tip for lightweight juggling is you want to activate it as soon as you jump. So hit A and X at the same time. Like this. You want to jump and hit the button at the same time. Shout out to my 2 subscribers. I love y'all. But yeah, so we've made it to the Troll Mother, and she's gonna spawn a bunch of these little black boys right here. And you want to take these little black boys and juggle them, and just non-stop juggle until you get it down. Pretty much, that's what I did. That's when I came to the realization that I hit Y 3 times and I do a little bit of a better job. Yeah, there's some, goddamn that was loud, but there's some little quirks with the lightweight juggling. Like, do not try not to move when you're hitting Y, because the enemies aren't gonna move with you. And sometimes if your juggle is being a little bit wide, like the enemies are spread out, it's better to move while you're hitting Y, so you can make them come a little bit in, like what I just did there, come a little bit closer together. And now I'm juggling every single one of these guys. Yeah, you just gotta get used to the maneuvering of the juggling pretty much. But yeah, I would recommend just going at this for like an hour maybe, and by the end of an hour or so, you should be pretty good at lightweight juggling, and you'll be straight for insane mode, because insane mode is mostly lightweight enemies anyways. But with that, we're going to go on to our next category, which is the middleweight juggling. we're gonna go to Lava World for this, because these guys are lightweight. I mean, not lightweight, they're middleweight. I'll put a list on screen for the lightweight juggles and middleweight juggles and all of them, just so y'all know which enemies are which. But for this one, you want to start it off like your lightweight juggling, so XXYY, and then you do the fly combo, which would be XYY. You just like that. But I'm gonna give you a tip. Put your thumb in between the X and the Y button, and then you can kind of roll your thumb, and then you can uppercut every time, and then just hit Y after that, and then you can do it over and over. Just put your, that's my biggest tip, put your fingers between the buttons. And basically for this, you want to do the lightweight juggle XXYY once, and then XYY you do that twice, and then you do the uppercut, which is XY like this, 3 times. And sometimes you can do a little bit more, but here is what it looks like. Like that. And sometimes you can, depending on how high up they are relative to you, you can change it up. You can add a little bit of style. You can add one of those into there. You can do that. Fuck that up. Like that, you can do something like that. Yeah, pretty much. You can add a lot of style to the middleweight juggle. You can just do a lot of stupid things. You can throw a boomerang, make them get stuck in the air. Wait here, I'll show y'all that. Looky there, he's stuck in the air, huh? But yeah, that's pretty much it for middleweight juggle. Just, you gotta learn the individual combos and know how to weave them together pretty much. That's finger between the buttons, biggest tip. So anyways, next section is the heavyweight category, which is right here, Cyclops. So this guy is not heavyweight, so we're gonna kill him. We don't want your Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, get stuck in the air, haha. Get stuck in the air again. Come on down already. So yeah, there's 2 ways that you can heavyweight juggle. So you can do one by playing claw, which is where if you know what claw is, you use your index finger to hit circle and triangle and square. But anyways, you can jump and hit Y at the same time, and then it's the same rhythm as the lightweight juggle, but you started off with Y instead of X, so it's YYXX. But you started off as soon as you jump. But it's hard. For me, it's hard to play claw. Honestly, not that good. But there is another way. If you can't do it like this. And apparently, I can't do it like this. Just gonna take a potion right quick. So the other way is you jump up and do a 360 and then start it. It's when you're close to the ground. So you go like, you don't have to play a claw for this one. So as soon as I can get it. Oh shit! Yeah, be mindful towards the bombers. But that's pretty much it. It's the same rhythm. You can hear it in the game audio. That's the same rhythm as the lightweight juggle. But yeah, and another way you can take care of these enemies is by doing this. Here, I'll wait till the next quiz and I'll show you. If you're having trouble on this level, go for the guy that has the bomb and do the drill on him. Because then the lead character would go right into your drill. And then you can just single him out pretty much, the bomber. And that's the same for everything. Juggle the bomber, single him out then too, because he can really mess you up. That's how you do the heavyweight juggle. So the last enemy that you can juggle is the lightweight Beefies, which they can be pretty tough sometimes. There's two ways you can do it on the door, like how I did earlier with the lightweight juggle. But you can also go here because it just has a Beefy right here. But basically you can hit X 3 times and then YY and then do the fly combo XYY over and over. And try not to get too close to the very top of the screen, because then it'll force you to do a XYX, which will mess up your juggle. Yeah, and there's another way you can do it, and I'm gonna go to the door for that. The way where you can infinitely juggle them, because that's not infinite, the one that I was doing, but you can infinitely juggle them by going. You can just once you get them into the air, you want to do an XYX, and then you want to XYX and then hit A, which makes you do a spinneroo in the air, which makes you fall slower, and then you can keep doing the fly combo but hitting Y one more time. So it would be XYYY, XYYY, XYYY. And if you do that the right rhythm, then you can infinitely juggle the lightweight Beefies. But yeah, the enemies on the full moon, the stove face, they cannot be juggled. You have to drill combo or magic them. And I'll have a video out on the whole Insane Mode series, because my one subscriber told me to. I'm gonna finish the entire series. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you were able to learn something. Tried to put my 2 cents in any way I could. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you later, fellas.